We wanted to shoot this final part of this teardown of the new WP Air 48 fork. So here's the valving side, just a quick breakdown. You can see they're running in a cool ICS mechanism, really thin profile piston. That's really neat. It's a good use of space, good design, low weight, all that. There's a mid-valve piston. There's essentially a fixed 6mm clamp on it, which is kind of interesting. Can't really see it, but that check valve on the return circuit is actually really interesting. I mean, obviously these pictures have been floating around the internet with a lot of my peers and friends and tuners and stuff from Europe. So for some of you, this is not anything new, but it is pretty cool to actually see for the first time. Fork does have a hydraulic stop. Interestingly enough, it's tapered in a way that you certainly can't feel it when you're, when you're attempting to just push the fork on the floor. And at speeds, it might be just fine. So, again, that's what's going on there. A relatively shallow taper, so that is kind of an interesting point. Again, fork, in this case, is really relying on that massive air spring characteristic to provide the bottoming control, not even really the hydraulic lock. So, I mean, honestly, I'm surprised they even put it in there. I didn't think there was going to be one in there. I would have considered that piston ring more of a fork tube buffer than anything else, but in fact, it is a hydraulic lock. So, again, we'll see how that works. We'll see how that works with a spring conversion. We might have to come up with some additional bottoming control, because I certainly don't want to use the massive air spring effect. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Technical review. Again, 34mm piston, 12mm rod. Really excited to actually ride this fork. Some people have noticed that I've posted some pictures up on our MX-Tech Facebook account, and yeah, I mean, it's true. I know there's a lot of really unique things about this WP design, but in the end, it's still just a single volume air fork with some really clever, as typically done by WP, ways of managing some of the problems of setting pressures and whatnot. In some ways, those are also limiting factors, so we'll have to see how this thing works. But we are going to have everyone from old slow guys to pro card holders riding it tomorrow, and we'll let you know how it goes. Thanks a lot.